Girl bosses thought that they ruled the world, but they are getting a harsh dose of reality when real bosses remind them that girl bosses can't rule a thing. We've got a banger for you here today from the Modern King titled Girl Boss Tries Disrespecting Owner and Instantly Regrets It. Let's jump into it.
Would I get paid more if I was a man?
Probably. Men are just stronger, faster, smarter, more intelligent. I said that twice, so I don't know what that says about me. They also take less sick days. They're more consistent over a period of a month. You're the fourth highest paid person in the team, and you're less than half of the age of the highest people who are higher paid than you.
Even when these girl bosses, quote unquote, make more money than the men on their team, they still get angry that they're not making more. This isn't about equality, it's about greed. These women are so ungrateful for the things they have.
Would I get paid more if I was a man? The only other person who's he's worked longer than you, who is a man, is paid less than you. And he leads a team of 12 people or something. You don't have anyone you lead. You have no leadership. You haven't even made a proper sale yet. Do I get paid more? You already get paid too much.
He's totally right. She doesn't lead a team, she doesn't make sales, and it doesn't even sound like she has done anything to benefit her company. If that's the case, then she gets paid way too much money for doing practically nothing.
No, what is it? Oh, you do? I'll show her your videos on Clarksville now. You're recording me without my consent. I can sue you.
You look sick as right now.
I can literally sue you. You're recording without my consent.
Modern women love to say that they have the legal high ground because of being recorded without their consent. That's not a legal issue, especially when they never pass up an opportunity to shove cameras in the faces of people they don't like.
What are some of the things you were told about men while growing up?
Don't trust them. Yeah, I agree with that one.
What is the most surprising thing you've learned about men from your experiences?
You can't trust them. Facts.
Do you prefer a man who is a gentleman or a bad boy?
Bad boy. Bad boy.
Is it fair to say women lust after bad boys that want to settle down with nice guys?
Yeah.
If you happen to be looking for a quality man, where would you expect to find one?
A quality man? Church. Yes, that is.
When was the last time you went to church?
Women like this love going after bad boys, the ones who treat them like crap, lie to them, and cheat on them, but then those very same women turn around and say that all men are not to be trusted. They refuse to take accountability for the men they choose to have in their lives.
I actually have found that I think men are more likely to have bizarrely unrealistic expectations. I have so many girlfriends who are highly accomplished, highly educated, great people, and just wonderful women. And the dating pool is absolutely brutal for them.
What are these men looking for?
It is entirely unclear to me that it's why are their men not jumping to want to date them? So
Well, Alicia, those are not bizarre and unrealistic expectations, because reality is that ultimately men want to build a family, okay? And most men don't want to be with an accomplished and educated woman because those women are entitled, demanding, and a pain to deal with. Even different studies would tell you that that's the case. So most of your accomplished and educated friends are very likely to end up with a cat instead of a family, just like Whoopi.
Men don't care about these quote-unquote accomplished women. They think their degrees and careers give them a whole pass to act as unpleasant as they want, and then they just expect us to deal with it. And when we say no, they blame us for having unrealistic standards. It makes no sense.
So women are now blaming men when a woman does something to another woman.
What I see nobody talking about with that video of that girl who got thrown in the pool by her friend is all the guys looking at her afterwards. They literally have their sunglasses down. They're absolutely disgusted that a woman could distract them from their good time.
If you don't know the video she's talking about, it was a girl who got pushed into the pool by another girl. Less than 2 seconds afterwards, a dude is helping her out of the pool.
She'll leave that part out because it completely destroys her absurd argument, but even if no men helped that woman out of the pool, that's because any man who helps her runs the risk of being accused of assault because he didn't rescue her in the right way.
So I gotta be honest, this was super confusing to me. But then I saw her responses in the comment section, where people pointed out, so there was a guy that helped her out, but you're also saying, how dare all the guys not help her out? And here's where it gets wild. I kind of more so meant maybe someone would jump in and try to lighten the mood. So a girl pushes another girl in the pool. A guy immediately helps her out of the pool. And I mean, like, as soon as her head pops up out of that water, dude was helping her out of the pool. But the guys are assholes because none of them jumped in to also get wet. I sincerely hope she stretched before that reach, because holy shit.
Never underestimate a modern woman's ability to do mental gymnastics. Men had nothing to do with the problem that she's talking about, but it's our fault for some reason that makes no sense. She doesn't care about the woman in the pool, she just hates men for no reason.
Someone say, at the end of the day, women can trust a bear to be a bear, but can't trust a human man to be humane.
Yes.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
That is the deepest thing I've probably heard in regards to this whole debate.
We can trust a bear to be a bear, but we can't trust a man to be humane.
Yeah.
How freaking depressing.
How freaking depressing. Girls will have a body count over 10 and then hop on a podcast and pretend like they're still human.
They have no idea what they mean when they say we can trust the bear to be a bear. They act as if bears are somehow cute and cuddly creatures when we know a bear attack is one of the most horrific and inhumane ways to go, mind you. And again, right, that's somehow also our fault.
More women own more homes than men, vote at higher rates than men, do not have to do dirty, grueling work as often as men by any measure. Men hold debt at higher levels than women, yet women graduate at higher rates and have higher rates of higher education. And women claim they have no duty to be a mother, but courts often side with them and go in their favor because of the expectation and role and presupposition of them intending to be a mother.
Men aren't going to college anymore because, generally speaking, it's a waste of time and money. They're not buying homes because mortgages are outrageous right now, and the family court system scams them for money. All this proves is how bad modern women are with the money that they brag about.
Insurance is less expensive for women, and suicide rates are higher in men. Women also have lower crime rates and are convicted at a lesser rate for the same crimes as men. And yet the majority of the enforcing all these rights and laws are men, including the military draft, which only men have to sign up for. And yet somehow the patriarchy is oppressing women. So is the patriarchy actually that bad, or is it actually pretty benevolent?
Patriarchy, quote unquote, isn't a thing. It's just a mysterious boogeyman that modern women blame anytime something doesn't go their way. Modern women will do everything they can to be a victim and complain about how unfair things are when they are the sole beneficiaries.
Let me finish.
Jesus Christ.
Just shut your mouth and let me finish.
Okay.
Thank you. About time. 2 + 2 = 4, would you agree? Is that always true?
What do you mean by always?
It past, present, and in the future. Is it a universal truth?
It depends. Like, there's like an entire debate over like whether we've like found math or it's always existed. Like, for example, if there was no one to see it, like in the cosmos.
You know, in the beginning of the video, I thought, why is he being so rude to her? Then she opened her mouth and I realized that she does want to conversation and argumentation with every session.
He was being stern with her because she was disrespecting him every chance she could. She's not interested in having a conversation or a debate. She just wants to be right. And when someone points out that she isn't, she ends up acting like a spoiled brat.
This is crazy. Some of the people, they argue that 2 + 2 is not always 4. In the cosmos, when you go penetration into the sky, it's 2 + 2. Has it always been 4? Or maybe it was 3. But it's not her fault. It's the fault of this android tights with hair guy who bring her into the show. You know she's a why you bring her to explanation her situation? I don't understand Asian.
Women like this are on these shows to prove what we already know, that these women just want to be given praise and adoration for existing.
All you hear about is toxic masculinity, but what about toxic femininity? It gets glamorized. Modern feminism has taught women to be exactly everything that they hate in men. Emotionally unavailable, selfish, prideful, lack of accountability. I mean, y'all already know accountability is like a woman's kryptonite, and I could say that wholeheartedly because I've been that woman. Men are taught, step up, be leaders, be men, be protectors, be providers. And then it's like women are told you deserve more, no matter how you act.
Men are stepping up right now by saying enough is enough and just walking away from it all. You can't deal with women who act like they are always the victim.
I mean, we say we want accountability, unless it's only for men. And if the woman's the problem, we just call it trauma. Be patient with her. It's trauma. If a man is considered the problem, we call it abuse. Now, I'm not saying some of that is not true in some cases, so don't flip my word. And I'm sorry, ladies, but the toxic dating culture is not trash because of men. It's trash because people nowadays lack conviction, they lack integrity. I mean, y'all wanted equality until it came with consequences. Y'all have a blessed day. Jesus is king.
Modern women took the word trauma and rendered it completely worthless. It's come to the point where if they hear something they don't like, it's automatically traumatic.
Men saying, I've just decided altogether to avoid women. That it's better to be single, guys. And they're like almost proud. Like they're almost like happy about the fact that they're gonna choose and make the choice to avoid the entire gender of women because they have yet to actually resolve the war they have within themselves.
Modern women go online and brag about how they're single by choice all of the time. Men aren't willing to deal with women like this anymore, so they found peace by just not playing the game. But anyway, guys, we're going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Drop a comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Peace.